Michael Shikha Niketan Higher Secondary Government-sponsored co-ed English medium school has taken an excellent initiative of teaching and make our students learn day-to-day lessons through audio and video in our YouTube channel. Teachers of all the subjects are working hard to enhance these online classes in the midst of this pandemic situation. It is a request to all the teachers, students and guardians to click the bell icon and subscribe our channel. Okay, hello students, we are back again to this channel teaching the tense. We are going to explain on the details of the topic, that is past perfect continuous tense. So in the previous videos you have seen that I have already explained about tense. I have already given a detailed explanation about the present tense, and now we have already done till past perfect tense. We have already completed if you have seen my previous video. But now today we are going to start with past perfect continuous tense. Okay, now if you zoom the video, you can see it refers to an action that started in the past and continued until a certain time in the past. So I said something, that is past perfect continuous tense means an action that has started in the past and that is continuing until a certain point of time in the past itself. Like the way of expression or the way of communication has to be in such a way about that particular action which will be showing that it started in the past and continued until any certain point of time of past. It's until, can you see this, until a certain time in the past means it's not that particular time of past, but it can be a continuous moment of time in past. So you can, at this point, this certain can be the continuous moment of time in past. It's not that I have started studying at 5 o'clock and I started till 5 or 5:10. It's not that certain time. Here certain time in this definition means a long continuous time in the past. So if you look at the example, you will understand well. Martha had been walking 3 miles a day before she broke her leg. Now, Martha broke her leg. That is what's happened with Martha now. Okay, but here the sentence is Martha had been walking 3 miles a day. That means before she broke her leg, that is her present now, that her leg is not in a very stable position. That is her present condition now. But before this stable condition, before this unstable condition, Martha used to go for work for 3 miles. She used to walk 3 miles every day. So this walking for 3 miles every day is a past action because Martha cannot walk now because for her unstable condition of her leg, and she continued with that action till a certain continuous time in the past, which she is not being able to do now for some of the other reason. So that is said to be the past perfect continuous tense. Like we have subject plus had been plus verb. So in this past perfect continuous tense, you have to use the present participle form of verb. Now this present participle form of verb means any verb you have to add an ing with it plus object. So I had been working in a company till I left the job. Suppose I say you this sentence, I had been working So I had been working in a company till I left the job. I had been, if you want you can jot it down, I had been working in a company till I left the job. That means I used to work in a company, and that means I have worked in that company for many years, but working in that company for many years had become a past for me. Why? Because the present situation is that I am unemployed, I have left that company and I am not working there anymore. That is my present condition. My past condition is when I started working and I worked for a continuous period of time in the past. That is said to be past perfect continuous tense. Okay, now our next topic is simple future, or you can say future indefinite. Simple future or future indefinite. Okay, fine. Now, it refers to a later action than present and expresses facts or uncertainty. So, future tense means something that has not occurred, that something is not occurring now, or something that has not already occurred. It's very obvious and it's expected that being a student of class 10, you will be knowing what is future. Future is not known to us. It is uncertain. Therefore, I have used the word uncertainty. So, future tense refers uncertainty. It refers to an action that is about to happen, and it refers to certain facts. So, three things: action that is about to happen, about facts, and about the uncertainty. Now, what is a formula? Suppose I give an example. I shall go to school in the month of July. I have not written I will go to school in the month of July. I said I shall go to school in the month of July. You know, this going to school in the month of July is future tense, because first of all, July has not yet come of 2020. So, it's future. And I shall go is an uncertainty, because we are still standing here today not sure when to start a proper classroom, a proper school, right? Now, there is an uncertainty. Therefore, I have used the word shall here. But if I will go to school in the month of July, if I would have been using will, because shall and will both can be used in simple future. Suppose if I had used will, that would have talked about some certainty or about some facts. There is a fact or an event that school is going to start in the month of July, and we are sure about this fact or news, and therefore I say I will go to. But this fact is not sure. We are not sure with this. We are uncertain that whether we are going to be able to start the school in the month of July or not. So, I have used the word I shall go to school in the month of July, and the formula goes subject plus shall or will plus verb plus object. So, shall goes for uncertainty, will goes for facts, and in generally future tense refers to an action that is about to happen, that is later than the present tense. Okay, our next topic is future continuous tense. Okay, you can, this other name that can be given to it is future progressive tense. I tell you why, because if you read the definition here, it refers to an action that will occur in future with an expected long duration of time. So, generally, when you will be giving an example of future continuous tense, in most of the cases you will find that there will be two sets of sentences. The first set of sentence is future continuous, and the second set of sentence will be the simple future. You know why this is done? Because future continuous tense means an action that will not only start now, but an action that will, suppose you will be waiting for her when her plane arrives tonight. You will be waiting, you are not started waiting now. You will be waiting means, suppose somebody comes and tell you, no, you will be waiting in the airport till her plane arrives. That means you are waiting now. Of course not. You are asked to do an action at a later point of time. Now, later point of time means future. So, when you will be waiting for for a girl or for your friend in the airport is future continuous tense, and you're continuously waiting for her till a longer time in future, till her plane arrives. That entire thing covers to call the future progressive or future continuous tense. I'll repeat this again. Suppose you are said you will be waiting for her when her plane arrives. That means you have to go to the airport. You have not gone yet. You will be waiting means that's a later point of time. Later point of time means future. So you will be waiting at a particular point of time in the future, and you will be continuously waiting for your friend or whoever it is arriving till the plane arrives. So for a longer future time, and this waiting that continues for a long future time, therefore it is named as future progressive tense. The formula would be subject plus will be or shall be. So you have to add be with will or shall, plus verb, you have to add ing, that is a present participle form, plus object. Like I will be watching TV when Rima arrives tonight. So you have not yet started watching it. You will be watching at a particular time of future till the time when Rima arrives. So this is said to be the future continuous tense. Now we are going to discuss on the topic of future perfect tense. So if you look at the definition, it refers to the completion of an action at a certain point of time in future. Now why I say completion and not complete? If you see here that I have used the word completion, because completion means the work that is not complete but expected to be completed. So when I refer say completed, when I use the word completed, that means it's complete, done. But when I have used the word completion here, it is expected to be complete. And when you can expect to complete, of course, an action in future. Like for example, I say by this time of next week, I will have worked on the project. Today is suppose Friday, and I am expecting by the next week of Friday, which is my future, I will be completing my project. I have not completed my project, but I am expecting that I will be completing it. Completion of an action, completing it by a particular time in future, that is said to be the future perfect tense. Now the formula is subject plus shall or will have plus past participle form of verb. Like I have used here worked. So worked is the past participle form of verb plus your object. So just repeat again. So future perfect tense refers to an action that is not completed, but that is expected to be completed at a certain or any point of time in future. I have continued on future perfect tense, and with this we have come to the conclusion of this chapter called tense. We have done with the explanation, formulas and examples. So as soon as the video will be completed, you will get your PDF and get the PDF of the assignments or exercises. Please follow your WhatsApp subject group. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Leave a like and comment. Subscribe. And do share the video among your friends.